God's advice today.
God's counsel for
This
today.
message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My dear child, listen carefully to what I now speak directly to be defeated by circumstances. Do not let the noise of the world with faith and courage. For what I have to share with you is go against reserved for this very moment. I know the winds are strong. Nothing that happens to you goes unnoticed. Try to shake your hope. I have led you here, who walks even when you did not perceive the steps you were taking. It is the Lord of hosts, I have carefully prepared, who never fails. The Father when my presence will be felt in the silent hours of the night. Something greater will come like a soft wind that caresses your soul, do not yet a breeze that touches your faith of your can already only my spirit can reach. And in the midst of pain, are you seeking when discouragement tries to take over your heart, and the lives hold of those you love firmly within. Imagine attracting wealth and abundance, deep spiritual transformation in your life and in the lives of those you love. All of this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer in less than a week. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, it all starts with a simple 1-minute prayer. Every step you take toward this journey can not only benefit you, but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content. Not only benefits you, but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Click now to learn more and begin your path this journey of spiritual and material transformation. As I said through the prophet, click now to learn more and begin your path to a fuller and more abundant life. Verse 10. I have told you these things, stillness is so the fertile ground where I plant my revelation. In this world, you will not fear when your soul is silent. But take heart, for it is then that I speak to you with greater clarity. John chapter 16 verse 33. Nearer than your own breath. This promise is your shield. And at this very moment, when answers I gently don't come touch in your deepest emotions. They are being written those you have kept for so long, waiting for someone to see them. Lift your head. I have seen them and move forward. Because heaven has not given up God, ready to receive like a delay is, in truth, I remember the dreams you planted and when the time comes, the tears everything will make the pains you carry and your mouth will be filled with laughter. None of it was lost, because the one who promised is faithful to fulfill you. And before you were born, I take the lead in my life. Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. Each new day is a sacred opportunity to draw even those parts of yourself do not yet understand. Before the sun rises, I am already by your side, hesitations, waiting for your internal struggles in prayer. All are before me like an open heart with sincerity, and even the heavens move my gaze upon you has never been. My presence is not limited to the tenderness or the compassion, but dwells with you in every detail of life. You without expecting I want you to know that your words do not fall into a void. You kept praying every for others, even when you yourself were broken. Reaches my throne. I saw when you chose good, even without applause, for your dreams. Small things to the world are and great do not forget to give thanks. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. Your family, people look at the outward appearance. Is the fruit of my love looks at the heart. First Samuel take good care of what I have entrusted verse 7. For whoever is faithful with little will also be a treasure to me. Much. Comment, as my word says, in God, whoever can be trusted in very little can also be trusted with much. See your own Luke chapter especially on dark days when opposing and voices when your faithfulness honors me even in the invisible details of my life. Son, I open the windows of no authority and pour out blessings without measure. I am the one who defines you. Thank you, and in me there is no shadow already done about your importance. Do not think that my eyes ignore your pain, I have redeemed or that your suffering is indifferent to me. You are mine. On the contrary, Isaiah chapter I watch you with tenderness, 1. Even when the world does not see your tears, and that will never change. I am with you. Even when you fail, deserve it, even when you turn away or hide out of shame or fear. I love you on your good days and on the days when everything seems to fall apart. It does not depend on your performance, but on my commitment. I draw even closer. I am a father who lift you out with my mighty hand, who does not give up. I was the one who does not change his mind about the children. And within you I placed a strength you do not yet fully understand. Stronger than any failure of yours. Because this storm will not last forever. That cannot be measured. I am moving situations only felt and lived. The Lord is my strength and my shield. Me even when all seems silent, and He helps me. Son, understand that my joy over you does not come from your achievements, the peace I give surpasses your logic and calms. I do not seek perfection. I seek sincerity. Even when weak, you will rise strong. Because your strength does not come from you. I rejoice when you choose to start over. My promise is alive, to seek me, and your victory will be the testimony of my faithfulness. For the Lord does not despise His people. I know the enemy will try to drain your confidence his inheritance. Your mind with doubts. Psalm 94 but verse don't forget, 14. You have an invincible despise weapon, your pain, my word, nor do I ignore when your questions. He comes with lies and accusations, on the contrary, respond each one is an invitation no for weapon me to come forged against me will prevail. I am with you in the valley just as much as I am on the verse 17. I walk beside you on days of celebration, but also on the silent days when the world seems to forget you. Hold on to me. And even if no one celebrates your small even without understanding everything. Even because I am guiding your steps with wisdom beyond your comprehension, I see it and rejoice What is deeply. Confusing today you have honored me with your silent endurance. With your persistent may faith. Often be covered in uncertainty. I believe but mine the miracle I am waiting for is very near. The faith you place in me now, will never be in vain. I want you to be attentive. If you remain steadfast coming, even in great days, it will not come with I will noise, be your light in the shadows. Do not fear the darkness within for I am the lamp as if to your a door feet and the light to your path. You do not know there is an effective method just be available to recognize what I myself will bring. This technique can help transform your promises I made and change the way you perceive reality. Not even know you were it was something that greatly impacted before they call I will answer. And we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. Isaiah chapter 65 when we trust that God wants to act in our lives. This is the time of unexpected ask Him directly. Of deep comfort. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. You will see my hand in details that previously it is important to seek His blessings with faith feel and my presence in the simplest believing that He has a special plan for you. And you will know, if you want to support our work I have been the team dedicated to bringing inspiring God and transformative highest heavens, we invite you to check out our broken heart. The link is available I let God take the lead so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. And let me remind you your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. I rejoice in you, even when you do not rejoice in your trust and support. I take pleasure in walking when you feel that everything around you is withering. You are my masterpiece, that I am your inexhaustible source. My son in whom I delight. When the world empties you, the Lord your God is dry like barren mighty warrior I will offer you living water. He will take great delight in your soul with my teachings and make life bloom where there was pain. But will rejoice my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. My presence does not oppress, it liberates. Keep these words deep in your heart. When the weight of life bends your true and eternal, take refuge in me, your Father, your shelter and your firm rock. And come at this very moment, all you who are weary and speaking to you, and I will give you rest. Soul. Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. Trust me, and I will not let things your eyes have never imagined. While the winds roar, I sustain you, I cover you with I guide you, I love you, and when the calm returns, your faith I do not let the opinion of others shake me. The night will not last forever, and the darkness that now seems to reign is only the stage for the light that will help transform your deep beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. I trust in God's protection. It's something that has deeply impacted my life. There is a time set for every pain and every tear. To discover this special practice is in vain. And when no waiting is for God wants to act in our lives. I see the full timeline we gain the courage to ask Him directly. Therefore, God desires to bless each one of us in a unique and wonderful way. Imagine. That is why it is important a time when every tear will be wiped away, and your soul will rest that He has a special plan for you. I have prepared for you an eternity without pain, if you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing inspiring and transforming content, we invite you to check out our product, nor demons.
The link is available.
Nothing will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus can help you on your journey
Romans
as well.
chapter 8 verses
Your contribution
38
helps
and
us
39.
continue sharing messages
Do not
that
let
make
the
a
pressures
difference.
of this life make
Since
you forget
forever
that there is
I
an
have
eternal
known every
glory
detail
waiting
of
for
your
you.
heart. You are
I
mine,
have seen the
and nothing
sincerity
can
dwelling
snatch
in
you
your
from
silent
my hands.
words.
The courage
Walk
you
with
show
confidence
even when
because
fear
the promise
tightens your
remains.
chest. The
I
end
know
of the
you are
journey
not
is not
perfect.
the end of
I
hope.
never expected
It is the
that.
beginning of
But
eternity
I deeply
with me.
admire your constant
My child,
desire to
I
draw
know you better
closer
than
to
you
me.
know yourself.
Even when the path
I see
seems
your internal
arduous.
battles.
I
hear
have
your
witnessed
thoughts
your
even before
exhausted
you
days,
put them into
when
words.
fatigue threatened to
And
bring
it is
you
exactly
down,
for
and
this
your
reason
lonely
that I
nights,
keep calling
when
you
you wondered
close.
if anyone truly
I can
understood
restore
the
what was
intensity
broken,
of your
heal
struggles.
what was wounded,
I was
rekindle
there,
what was
seeing
extinguished, feeling your
You are
pain
not
and
alone.
following your hesitant
Even when
steps.
you feel distant from
Don't
me,
think it
I
went
remain by
unnoticed.
your side.
You have faced
Everything
doubts
you
about
lost,
yourself,
everything you still
hesitations
long
about
for,
the path you
everything
should
that
follow,
consumes
and
you.
sometimes
I can
even
transform.
questioned if I was truly
My
by your
specialty is
side.
making all things
These
new.
doubts are human.
Behold,
and I
am
understand
making
them.
all things new.
What touches
Revelation
me deeply
chapter
is not just your
21 verse
strength,
5.
but your
Do not
resilience in the
lose heart
face
for
of
not
what
yet
seemed
seeing all
impossible.
promises fulfilled.
Even when your heart
They
was
are on
heavy
the way.
and your mind tired,
While you wait,
you did
I
not
shape
let
you.
go of my hand.
While you cry,
even
I
in the
strengthen
hardest
you.
moments,
While you
kept
pray,
taking
I
small
work behind the
steps,
scenes.
even if slowly.
Your life
and
is
that
a work in
reveals a hope
progress,
that never
a
faded.
masterpiece in the
Know that
hands
your
of the
gestures,
Creator.
though small
Comment,
and often
Lord,
invisible to
continue
others'
your work
eyes,
in me.
were not forgotten
Even
by
if you
me.
fall,
Even
every
if your
act of
feet
faith,
stumble,
no
my
matter
hand
how
will be there
small
to
it
lift
seemed,
you,
was like
restore
a seed
you,
planted
and
in
heal
the
you.
fertile soil of
I
your
did
life.
not come to accuse
Through
you for your
these seeds,
mistakes,
I have
but to
acted in
redeem
profound
each one of
ways,
them,
opening paths
everything
that
you
may
have
not
lived,
yet have
even
noticed.
what the world called
It wasn't
failure,
because you
will be
trusted
used
only
for
your
your
own
greater
strength,
purpose,
but because
just
you
come to me
refused to
with
give
a
up.
humble, trusting,
I am proud of
and
you for
repentant
not letting
heart.
bitterness
Take
over your
refuge
spirit,
under my mighty
even when
wings,
you felt
where
it might
nothing
be
can
just
harm
to
you.
rebel.
I told
also
you,
saw
be
how you
strong
dealt
and
with
courageous.
injustice and wounds
Do
caused
not
by
be
others.
afraid or terrified.
You could have
because
responded
the Lord
harshly,
your God is with
but
you
you
wherever
chose kindness,
you go, even if
Joshua
only in
chapter
your
1
most
verse
intimate
9.
thoughts.
And this was not
you
a
held back
suggestion.
words that
It
wanted
was a
to fly
promise
out like
accompanied
arrows,
by my constant
preferring
presence.
to offer grace and
You do not
compassion.
walk alone.
I noticed
I
when
will
you
make you
forgave,
stand firm
even
like
though
a righteous
forgiveness
oak,
was hard and
unshakable.
slow to come.
You are a
These
precious jewel
decisions,
in my hands,
made in the solitude
and every
of
day
your
of your
heart,
life
have
I will
an
be by your
immeasurable
side.
value to me.
I will
They
destroy
reflect a
every
heart
stronghold
already
of the
touched
enemy
by my
that tries
grace
to
and
stop
seeking
your
to be
progress,
shaped in my
and I will
image.
cause something
Your
new to
silent
sprout within you.
persistence, your
A
discreet
mighty river
forgiveness,
flows inside
and the hope you insist
Rivers
on
of
carrying,
living water that
even
bring
when
healing,
everything seems
joy,
against
and
you,
abundance,
have echoed deeply
even if you
within me.
find yourself in
These
a desert.
precious gestures
I will make
create
you
a
a
stronger
well-watered
bond
garden.
between us.
You will
a
be
link
like
that
a tree
opens
planted
doors
by
for
streams
blessings
of
yet
water.
to come and
Your
brings a
leaves
peace
will never
that transcends
wither, and you will
understanding.
bear fruit in
Today
every
is
season.
an important day,
When the
a
hot
silent
winds of
milestone
trial
for you
blow,
to
they
move
will not
forward
shake
with
you
renewed
because you are
clarity
rooted in
and
the
the
truth
truth
of
of
who
strength.
you are in me.
Trust,
Remember,
my son,
you are the
that
head,
you will never
not
be
the
alone.
tail. You
My
will
presence
advance
is
with
constant
constant
and will not
firm
retreat.
and tender.
You will
accompany
complete
your
every
journey,
step you
crossing
take,
the finish
gently
line
guiding
with
you
courage
through
because
life's
I walk beside
complexities.
you.
Your
Every
pains
dawn
and
will be
struggles
filled
do not
with
define
redemption.
who you are.
Every
Nor do
sunset
they
will
limit
bring
what I
a
can
whisper
do in
of
your
hope.
life.
The
They are
rescue
part of
you
your
await
story,
is coming.
yes,
I
but
will
they do
guide
not
you along
determine
paths
your
of
future.
life, where there
I
is
work
fullness of
actively,
joy and
bringing
eternal
renewal,
delights with
strength,
and
in
wisdom,
moments of
so that
pain
you
and
may
fear,
live free
when
and
the storm
confident,
seems
knowing you
uncontrollable.
belong to me.
Remember that I am your
completely
safe
and forever.
refuge,
The
You are
unshakable
deeply
rock
loved,
where you
never
never
firmly
forgotten
plant
or
your feet.
neglected.
My love
Every
for you
moment
knows
of
no
your journey
bounds.
matters to
It
me,
is sacred,
and I remain
eternal,
faithful
and true,
loving you with a love that
Therefore,
never
rise
ends.
up with renewed courage.
I saw you facing
my son,
difficult decisions,
for I have already
when
conquered
forgiveness
on your
and
behalf.
bitterness stood side
I surround
by side,
you with my divine
and I
protection
observed
and
how much
ask
it
that
cost
you never
you.
doubt the power
Forgiveness
of my care.
was not a simple
Even
or
when your soul
immediate
feels
gesture.
fragile,
It was a
I am
daily
the strength
choice,
that renews
a silent
you,
battle,
the balm that
an
heals
act
the
of
deepest
courage that
wounds.
only you and I
Trust
fully
in me,
know.
For I am
It
the
was a
light that
fundamental
illuminates
step
your
for your
steps
inner
in the
peace,
midst of
a
shadows.
reflection of my own
I know
heart
your
that
weaknesses
desires
and your
freedom
faults,
and joy
and
for
yet
you.
my love for
I know
you
how
remains
much
unchanged.
words and actions from
Do
others
not
have
fear to
wounded your
confess
soul.
your mistakes.
I know the
for I
weight
am the
you
God
carried,
who forgives,
the sleepless
who
nights,
cleanses your
the
soul with the
temptation to
water
give
of
up,
mercy and
but you
restores your
resisted.
hope. Even if your steps were hesitant and doubts persistent, and I will renew your spirit so that you may reflect my image in every action, every effort, every word you speak. No matter how small it seems, you are not alone on this battle you fought. I am the compass that guides your paths and the wisdom that lights your decisions that touch my heart. In moments of doubt, when the weight of uncertainty, especially in moments when hope seemed distant, remember the promises I made to you. Everything, I will never leave you. I see when you chose silence instead of providence is faithful, instead of bitterness, even when you do not understand the selfishness for your trials. These simple gestures, these small acts of love and faith, challenge to shape your character, to strengthen your faith, and to lead you to the fullness of life I have prepared for you abundantly. Seek the peace that comes from me, your silent endurance, for it is the serenity the world cannot offer. And in my arms, you will find rest that once visited you, because I have walked by your side, my son, not only to receive this peace for yourself, but to extend it to those around you. Be an instrument of my compassion, alone, my reconciliation, lost, and my unconditional love. Steady, amid conflicts and division, I am your support. I invite you to build bridges, your safe refuge, to be a herald of peace. You can rest in this, bring comfort to knowing those that the path ahead is being prepared with care and love. My grace works through those who allow themselves to be used by me, and a new stage of life will arise, full of hope and serenity. Do not forget to pray for your family, all this because you chose to continue, and your community, because you trusted so they may feel my presence and experience even when no one else can give. Nothing may the bond of brotherly love be strengthened, not a single tear, uniting not a single so that together they can withstand not one internal battle in spiritual maturity happen by chance. I am the God who restores. I was present in every detail, pain into learning, and even if you don't understand it now. When you allow my Holy Spirit to dwell fully within you, carefully, your life will become an inexhaustible source of hope for many. The pain you endured was not punishment, but the path you walked is sometimes difficult and marked by part of a sacred process of transformation. But do not allow these shadows to steal your frustration or confusion. Always remember that I am your refuge and strength, a present help in times of trouble. Nothing escaped in the darkest hours. Seek my face every fragment of pain as raw material your heart for something far and let my peace flood your being. There is a time for everything, and your season to face obstacles was a silent faith to believe in the impossible. Maybe in the eyes of challenge you overcome is a victory in your spiritual journey and a confirmation of my constant love for you. The roots were growing. Stand firm if no one could see. Even when you do not understand the plans I have for you. Everything around trust you that I am guiding you with a mighty hand. I saw your heart eyes never turn away even when the answer seemed distant. Each day in love, the tears you shed were sown in fertile soil, reflecting the character of the one who called you out of darkness into my marvelous light, maturity, in all you do, deeper my son. Seek to glorify my name and be a living testimony. It was the necessary space for your words and actions be like a beacon that illuminates the dark paths of the world. Often measures success by visible achievements and joy to troubled hearts. At the unseen. I empower you to be an agent of my peace, an instrument of my grace every small act of kindness. May your life be marked by purpose when it would have been easier knowing that every step taken in my life will contribute to my kingdom behind the scenes of life. Never forget that you are precious to me and that your value is infinite in my eternal weight. Do not let fear or doubt stop you from rising and is already drawing near. I am with you not today because you forced it, sustaining because now is the right time. Rest spiritually, beloved son, ready and let my light shine through you. And when the new comes, you will understand why certain doors didn't open before. Maturity, in moments of stillness, and when the voices of the world quiet down everything I've been cultivating in you step by step, I make myself present in a gentle yet constant way. It is not let the waiting steal your sensitivity that I hear your most sincere protect that gentle flame that still burns in your unrevealed desires. Even when fatigue tries to dim your spirit, I am your refuge, your hope, your invisible comfort that never fails. Calm confidence. In the tranquil your eyes may not when yet the mind calms but let your heart remain steadfast. Hides away. What I began, your spirit I will complete with words that no and it won't be in the time of haste, but that your in the time of perfection. words of
Your
peace,
task is not
hope,
to rush,
and courage,
but to remain confident.
I know that life puts you
Life is
before
someone
difficult
who awaits
crossroads,
something precious,
when doubt
as
and
one
fear
who knows
seem
it
to
is on the
extinguish
way.
every light.
That way,
But
when
always
it finally
remember,
arrives,
I am the
you won't
eternal
be
light
caught
that
off
dispels
guard.
all the
Your
darkness
spirit will
surrounding
already
you.
be prepared.
My presence is the
I want you
beacon
to
that guides
understand
your steps.
everything
Even in the
that was
darkest
allowed
nights.
in your life was
When
intended
silence
to deepen
seems
you,
like emptiness,
not destroy
that
you.
is when I draw
I don't
closest
seek
to
to
outward
envelop you with
perfection.
my infinite love.
What I desire
with an
is
outstretched
true
hand
obedience
ready
and
to lift
sincere
you
love.
after every
Your
fall,
failures
to
never
strengthen
diminish
you in
my
every
love for you.
weakness.
On the
Give me
contrary,
your fears
what
and
moves my
uncertainties,
heart deeply
for your
is
path
that
is not
even
in the
when
hands
fallen,
of chance,
you chose
but
to
in
rise. My
Even when
desire is
wounded,
that your
you
heart
chose
not
to
only
continue.
find security in
And that
me,
simple
but
choice
that it becomes
carries
a
immense
living
weight
testimony
before me
of my
It
transforming
is not the
love.
absence of
May your
mistakes I
life
look
overflow
for,
with
but
the
the grace you
willingness to
receive,
walk with me in
radiating
spite of
kindness,
them.
compassion,
You have grown far
and
more
understanding
than you
to all
realize.
who cross
In
your
silence,
path.
in struggles
At every
that
encounter,
only you and I
may
know
you be
about,
to others
you
a mirror
matured.
of my presence.
I was present
an
in
instrument
every
of my
whispered
peace.
prayer.
In
On
every
days
tear
when you
shed in
feel
the dark,
weak,
without
in every
strength
thought
to
of
giving
continue,
up that you fought
remember
with
the
courage,
strength that dwells
none of
within
it was
you,
forgotten,
which I gave so you
now,
could face
as a new
challenges
season
with
draws
confidence
near,
and courage.
I want you to know
you are
you
more
are
than
ready.
a conqueror because
Not
I
because
walk
you
with
mastered everything,
in your failures,
but because you
I do
allowed
not let
every
you be
pain
lost,
to teach
but
you,
lift you with
every
my hands,
silence to
placing
shape
you again on
and
the
every
path that
difficulty
leads
to
to me.
draw you closer
Do
to
not
me.
fear to err.
This
for my
readiness isn't
forgiveness is
measured by
vast and my
external
love
results,
unconditional,
but by internal
Let
depth.
every mistake serve
And you
as a
have
step for growth.
You chose
not
to
as
trust
a prison for
even
despair.
without understanding.
Allow my wisdom
You chose
to guide
to
your
wait
thoughts and
even
choices.
without clear signs.
Let your life seek first
that
my
has
kingdom
eternal
and my
value.
righteousness. You
With
didn't
the
run
certainty
from the
that
hard
all else
moments
will be added to you.
On the contrary,
when
you
uncertainty
allowed
knocks
yourself
at your
to be
door,
shaped by
let my
them.
word be your
You
light.
let pain
your
teach you
unwavering
compassion,
beacon
loss
revealing
teach
the
you
right
gratitude,
path.
and doubt
Value
teach you
each
faith.
day as a precious
Now,
gift,
you
a
step
treasure
into a
I
new
place
time,
in your hands for you
a time
to
of
enjoy
more
with
clarity,
gratitude.
more
Joy
responsibility,
and sorrow
and
are part
greater
of your
intimacy
journey
with me.
and in both I
That
want you to
sense
see
of
my
distance
hands
will be
working,
replaced
shaping
by a
your
constant
character
presence.
and strengthening your
You
faith.
will no longer
May
depend
every
on fleeting
experience
moments
teach
to
you
feel
to grow
me.
in hope and
You
love,
will dwell in
that
me,
with every
with
step
me,
you may
for me.
recognize my subtle
Nothing
but
in your life
constant
was
presence.
wasted or
My
insignificant.
heart is moved by
Every
those who
tear,
suffer,
every
by
silent
broken
battle,
hearts and bowed
every choice
spirits.
to remain firm
I
when
extend my
everything
hand to
seemed
restore,
uncertain was an
comfort,
invisible
and bring
foundation
hope where
built by
despair
my
seems
own
to
hands.
reign.
My
Prepare
presence
yourself,
is a source
not
of
with
strength for those
anxiety,
facing
but with
trials.
the quiet certainty
Therefore,
that what is coming
do
is
not
the
lose
fruit of
heart,
your faithful
even
walk.
when the pain seem
You
unbearable.
already sense in
for
your
I am
spirit
with you,
that something
carrying
new is
every
about to
burden
happen.
with you.
And when that
Support
moment
the
comes,
weary, you will
encourage
take the
the
step
without
discouraged,
hesitation
for in you
or
I want to
fear,
reflect
for your
my
soul
mercy
has
and
already
grace.
been molded
Remember,
in the waiting. Beloved
what
child,
once seemed
that
small
the
and
past does not
unrecognized
determine
was,
your future.
in truth,
Even
what
when
most touched
everything
my
seems
heart,
to crumble
your
around
faithfulness
you,
in the
trust
ordinary,
that I am with
your
you,
love
and
even
nothing
when
can
it was
separate
not
you from my
returned.
love.
Your patience
in
in
my
days
arms,
when
you will
everything
find
screamed,
comfort and
give
strength
up.
to move forward.
I saw you offer
Allow
silent
your heart to be
forgiveness,
filled with my
hold on to
peace,
hope
the
despite
peace
the
the
lack
world
of
cannot
answers,
give or
and
take
persist
away.
when no one
Believe
knew the
that
weight
great
you were
things are
carrying.
coming, that
all of this
miracles
prepared
await
you
those
for
who
this
keep
new
their
season
faith
that
alive
now
and
draws
near.
Your past
Your worth
failures
is
and
not
mistakes
defined
have
by
been
visible
forgiven.
achievements,
Do not carry
but by
the
the
weight
humble
of guilt
and
anymore,
courageous
for I have
consistency
cast
with
them
which you
far
faced
away
each day
into forgetfulness.
And it is precisely
your heart
because
has
of
been
this that you are
purified
ready,
and your mind renewed.
because you allowed each
Let my
pain to
promises be
transform
the
you
food
into
of your
someone
thoughts.
stronger,
Turn
more
away
sensitive,
from negative
and full of my
influences,
grace.
people,
And
now is the time
situations
of
that
harvest.
drain your joy and
The
divert
moment
you
has
from
come
the
to
path
see
I have
fulfilled
set
what
for
was
you.
watered with
Do
patience
not return
to
tears
places that
and
led
faith.
you away from the light.
Walk with
Keep
confidence,
the flame of hope
knowing
alive,
each step has
for I have
already
been
been
traced
traced
by
by
my
my
future
love.
full of blessings
You will find
and
my
vitality
presence
for
in
you.
the simple things.
Are you ready
in the
to
details
receive it?
of daily life?
If so,
in the
declare with
opportunities
faith
that
I
only
accept,
I could open.
Lord.
Do not worry
When
about what
sadness
you do
tries
not
to
fully
dominate
understand.
you, call me in your
The
heart
journey
and
is
do not
revealed
let
as
me
you
be
move
distant.
forward
forward with a sincere
not allow
heart.
the shadows of
Even
the
the
past to
mistakes
grow
you
in your
regret,
soul
I
or
will
the
turn
lying
into
voices
growth.
to steal your
In the
peace
moments
and
you felt
confidence.
weak, I clothed
Remember
you with
the
my
sacrifice
strength.
I made on
This
the cross.
new season
the
is
high
not just a
price I
change
paid
in
for your
circumstances.
Shedding
It is
my
an
blood for your
invitation to
sins.
dive deeper
Also
into my
remember
purpose.
my triumphant
What you once
resurrection,
knew only
which
in
offers
theory
you
will
a
now
new
become
chance,
real
a new
experience.
beginning.
Even
Your
for
hope
dreams
will no
you thought
longer
were
be
lost
just an
forever.
expectation,
Move
but a
forward
firm
with the
confidence
certainty that
rooted
the
in
dark
me,
past no
and you
longer
will not
holds
walk
dominion
alone.
over you. I will place
Your
people
story
beside
now
you
is
who
one
will
of
see your
restoration,
worth,
a
who will
renewed
strengthen
heart,
the good
a
within
strengthened
you.
spirit.
I chose you
In
long
moments of
before
silence
any human
and
doubt.
recognition,
Remember that your
the doors
strength
that will
comes
open
from
are
the
gifts,
unbreakable
not
connection
burdens.
we share.
And every
challenge you
responsibility
face
will
is
come
a
with
step
the
that
assurance
leads you
that
to
you
a
are
higher
equipped.
level of understanding
You don't need
and
to understand
overcoming.
everything.
My presence
Just
and
trust,
love sustain
step
you,
by step,
nourishing your courage and
deeply
determination
pleases
to
me is that
rise as
genuine
many
faith
times
that
as
acts
necessary.
even without seeing
If
everything
these words
clearly.
touch your heart
Through your
share
life,
this truth,
my light will reach
that you
others.
focus on me and
So
hear my
remain
voice
firm.
in the silence
Do
of
not
your
doubt
soul.
the silent
May
promises
our inner
I planted
dialogue
in your
be
heart.
constant.
They
That
are
you may
about to
open your
bloom.
heart and share
Therefore,
with me your longings,
continue to
fears,
nourish your soul
and
with
joy,
faith and patience.
because I am always here.
I know your
listening
human
to
nature,
you,
your
loving you,
limitations,
and guiding
your
you.
failures.
Never doubt
And
my
even
faithfulness,
so, my
for
calling
it is
remains
eternal.
over your life.
Walk confidently,
I never demanded
for I am
perfection,
your God,
but
your
willingness,
Father and faithful
and that
friend.
you've
And
always
nothing
had.
will ever separate
The challenges
you
I
from my
faced
love.
with you were not
With
punishments.
love, God, they were
I
training.
hope this message
Every
has been
tear,
an inspiration
every prayer,
to you.
every
If
small
it touched
choice
your
of
heart,
perseverance
write
led you to
amen
this moment
in the comments
and
and
share
now
it with
you are
someone
about
who
to
also
see what you
needs
once
to
could
hear this
only
word.
imagine.
I invite
Keep your
you
heart
to click
steady,
on the first
your hope
comment,
alive,
where
and
you
your
will find a
faith burning.
special prayer
The
and a
best is
suggestion
yet
to
to come.
strengthen your spiritual
love,
journey.
God.
Don't forget to
I hope this
subscribe
message
to the channel
has been an
to receive
inspiration
more
to you.
inspiring content.
If you
like
like
this, please write
see you
amen
tomorrow
and share this message with someone who also needs to hear it. I invite you to click on the first comment where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.